Round one, game one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. You take a look at the 76ers. They're the number
ready to
one
go?
seed.
Ready to go?
They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. So I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric. That's going to play to their advantage.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Pacers. Young is out there with Ellis. Then it's Ilyasova. Then there's Hill. And it's George in at the small forward. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the miss by Monte Ellis. Off the screen. No good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. It's here now for a three-point play.
Shooting one. Aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Covington, the basket boss. They double him with George. 9 feet out, and he hits
Burgess!
Rolling! Stretched a little thin when the double teams in place like that.
76ers on defense. And outside. Screen by Ellis. Gunn pass to Hill. And he gets the bucket. Hill's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Ellis goes in. Drops in the layup for 2. Ellis has got 5 now.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here.
Here's Papas. Here's Okafor. Stolen by Ellis.
Watch Ellis.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pick up by Hill. Nobody near George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, a chance to talk with head coach Frank Miller. What do you have to say?
You can put Coach in the crowd that feels Game 1 is the most important game in the series. He says to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. He had a nice open look right there. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
The Pacers with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Shots good by Ellis.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots. And quite honestly, it's paid off for him. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And Okafor with the block. Here's Boyce. He's guarded by Ellis. To the inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating their offense from the interior today.
Now, here's George. Here's a two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like like that.
We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. The 76ers, #1.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Turner comes in for Ilyasova. Barnes is checked in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Monte Ellis.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Young, here we go. Smith with some nice D. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Papas. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's 9 points for Freak.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Screen by Young. And Miles kicks to Mahinmi. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Inside, here's Papas.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Screen by Young. Here's Barnes, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Young kicks to Barnes. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Turner with a screen for Barnes. Pass to Mahinmi. Clock at 6. Indiana moving the ball around. No good off the front iron. Here's Boss. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game. Miles. The shot is off. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. 76ers ahead as they end the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. We sat down with Freak to discuss his MVP season and what winning the award means to him. Clark, no doubt he put in a truly historic season.
And without question, he's the best player in the league, Kevin. And right now, his team needs him to play like the MVP because they follow his lead. And if they're going to win it and get this victory, he's got to play like the MVP.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Papas in at shooting guard. Robert Covington out there with Noel. Then there's Okafor. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks played just phenomenally. He finished with 42 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Turner. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Passes it to Boss. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hill. Ellis with it. He's got 7. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Ilyasova's got his first bucket in this one.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And that one's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Ellis. To the inside. Okafor with the steal. Here's Boss. 16 points for him. To the middle. Hangs. And it's good on the way in. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Philadelphia with the ball. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Pick up by Hill. And George, here we go. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Indiana again missing. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
He kicks it to George. The feed to Myers. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Boss. Defended by George. Picked by Okafor. And Hill over to help. Pass to Boss. Here's Covington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That is good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Ellis. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Smith after the made shot from Monte Ellis. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. And the pass to Boss. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And here is Barnes. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Ilyasova's got 4 this quarter. Philadelphia leading by 4. To the left wing. Grant kicks to Smith. Embiid the screen. He dishes it to Smith. Grant gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Young against Smith. It's tipped. They retain possession.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for them. And the first half.
All right, Kevin, here with Coach Frank Vogel. And, Coach, things were going your way early in this ball game, but you let them climb back in it. What broke down?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching. We got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute and talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. I think it's time for a healthy dose of pick and roll. That's a bread and butter play for us when we get it going, and we are going to get it going. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Pacers trail by 3. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Hill. Young is out there with Ellis. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's George in at the 3. Here's Stafford, and he lays it up and in.
It's as if the defense just let it go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now, here is Young. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. George, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Boss. Here's Stafford. Okafor trying to get open, and he gets it to go. He's got 8.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Ellis. 9 points in the game so far. Rebounded by Covington.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Stolen by George. And a fast break now for the Pacers. George with the ball. Puts up a 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 10 points here for George.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Okafor, the pass to Boss. From deep. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Baseline try. Again, the miss by Ellis.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Wide open. The shot is good off the backboard. 21 points for Freak.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And it's Ellis penetrating. No good. Excellent D from Boss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now George following the 3-point attempt by Freak.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Covington's got his second bucket tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading
Find
to
out
long
what Doris
rebounds
Broadcast for.
the transition
Hey,
point.
Kevin, during that last
Make the
break, I
defense
heard
move.
Frank Vogel
And let's pass
addressing
up a
his
good
team.
shot
He
for
made
a
it
great
clear that
shot.
their offense needed to run
Let
through
the game
Paul
come
George.
to you. You're
Coach
forcing
asked
the issue
him
too
directly
much.
to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Boss, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Boss has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Pick up by Hill. Miles ends for 2, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Boss. 23 points in the game. Okafor with no one around. Hits the jumper in space. Okafor's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. The Pacers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And Young kicks to George. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From deep. Ross, no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And Young kicks to George. Dishes to Hill. Here's Miles. Miles with another miss.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pacers trail by 10. Now Young. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Miles with another miss. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Boss. Feeds it to Okafor. Unloads from 13. Count that one. Okafor's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-5 run. Boss, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Here's Papas. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got his 5th rebound in this one. 2 on the clock.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not good.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. George is checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 9. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And for the Pacers, Paul George is out there with Mahinmi. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Young. And it's Turner. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 76ers leading by 9. Covington passes to Boss. They double him with George. Stanford. Turner covering. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Ilyasova, he's checked in. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
All right, Doris. George up top. Takes the 3. The shot, no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out. The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
And now Young running the floor all by himself. There's the bucket. Good. 6 points for Hill.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pick up by Hill. Young dishes to Hill. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Boss. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Off with the layup.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage.
So the 76ers win it. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
He had point guard numbers tonight, racking up those 8 assists. It was a really unselfish performance. He kept the D guessing all night. You could never get comfortable with him, trying to figure out whether he was going to take it for himself or set up a teammate.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.